People have been looking for happiness, peace, satisfaction, and success ever since they learned what those things really mean. People have come up with clever ways to make their lives better, despite many disasters. It's common for people to feel lost when it comes to finding inner peace, even though science, psychology, neuroscience, and other useful fields have made huge strides. People often feel like their demands are too heavy to carry. What causes this to happen, and why does it happen so often? It's because you are always changing, and when you don't, you get stuck. This, in turn, keeps you from getting better and doing bigger things in life. To start, you need to accept that you are growing and changing. Now is the time to take charge. Think about your values, goals, and wants, and work towards achieving them by focusing on your strengths and improving your flaws. Also, learn new skills to go along with the change and give up the idea of staying in the same old routine. Quote by Mark Twain, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So loosen the bowlines, leave the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, and float away to explore, dream, and discover. Now is the time to show what you're worth and start making changes. Now is the time to get better in lots of ways. Improving yourself can help you reach your full potential. You find out more about your skills and flaws, which can help you grow as a person. By getting better, you not only ensure a better future for yourself, but you also draw people who share your goals. They will push you to be better and make you grow along with them. This means that improving yourself has an impact on every part of your life, which you will understand as you read on. This useful audiobook will help you understand what self-improvement really means, how to do it, and its basic rules. More importantly, it will bust myths that say self-improvement is just having work goals, reading more, making money, and other similar things. This audiobook will show you the right way to grow from the inside out. Start improving yourself and changing your life by listening to this. Part 1. Important areas for improving yourself. The ideals that guide your life push you to improve and keep growing. This lets you get used to the new rules and decide how you want to live. Pay attention to each area to make positive changes in your life. Health. Taking care of your body is the first step to improving yourself. You need to take care of your health. That way, you can reach all of your goals and satisfy all of your wishes. When I say health, I don't just mean your physical health. I also mean your mental, social, and spiritual health. These are very closely linked. Once you work on these areas, your health will get a lot better, which will help you reach your full potential. Making exercise a part of your daily life is important. Work out at a low level for 30 minutes at first, and then work your way up. At the same time, eat right. As the saying goes, you are what you eat, so it's important to eat a healthy diet of whole foods. Also, make sure you drink more water during the day. Taking care of your physical health will have positive effects on your mental and emotional health as well, which is important for a healthy mind. You will feel less stressed, happy, and more energetic. Meditation can help you feel better and more grounded if you have a lot of worry and stress. Even though this is a simple and maybe too strong statement, most people don't realize how important it is to take care of their mental and physical health. Because this is such an important topic, we will talk about physical, mental, and social health in more depth in one of the next parts. Relationships. Getting better at yourself and being with other people can be balanced in two ways. If you work on improving yourself and are on a path of personal development, you will probably find a partner who is also working on improving themselves. This is because you will attract people who are like you, which means it is likely that your partner will have the same mindset as you. Also, your partner will help you get over your flaws and understand more about the world. As you work on becoming more stable inside, you will appear more appealing to those around you. This will help you meet people who admire you and want the same things you do. Additionally, working on yourself can also help the ties you already have. Your present relationships might not be working out because you aren't doing enough to make them work. You can't really blame yourself because you're still looking for yourself. Making changes to improve yourself will help. Even more importantly, it will push your partner to improve themselves, which is important for a happy, long-lasting partnership. Focusing on getting better can help all of your relationships, whether they're with your partner, kids, parents, or friends. Career. Improving yourself isn't just for fun. It's also important for your job. In fact, how hard you work to improve yourself has an effect on your job. You will not only get better chances, but you will also become better known in your area. This is really important if you are an entrepreneur who is about to start a business. If you want to get ahead in your career, you should work on improving the skills you already have and learning new ones that people want. Building up your skills can make you more marketable and help you get your dream job. A company checks to see if you will be a good investment before they hire you. To persuade them, you need to show off your skills, honesty, and ability to add value, which can only be done by improving yourself. Aside from skills, you should work on other areas as well, like job hunting and interview skills, to get good chances. As you work to improve yourself, you should also boost your confidence, which is very important for job interviews and getting hired. To get your dream job, you need a strong resume, but you also need to work on your skills, self-esteem, and ideals. Whether you are an individual or work for a company, working on yourself will open up many job opportunities for you. To be successful in your career, you should think about things and skills like communicating, planning, leadership, work ethic, and problem solving. Remember that every day what you know about your field is becoming less useful, and the only way to stay on track is to make a promise to keep learning. Money. The decisions you make today will also directly affect your future financial protection and growth. You can protect your job by learning how to improve yourself, and you can protect your finances by filling in any gaps in your knowledge. Find out more about making money and investing wisely. Start today making small changes to your habits to save money and be financially free in retirement. To basically make more money, you need to learn enough and find ways to use your skills to make money. This will help you grow as a worker while still maximizing your growth potential, no matter what industry you work in. This will allow you to make a living in a useful and satisfying way. In the long run, you should always be willing to learn new things. Every field naturally goes through changes, tweaks, and learning new things. If you think you know enough, you are actually blocking your own progress. You can get out of this situation by always learning new things. That's the only way to change and become financially free. It also stops people from living from paycheck to paycheck, which is a bad habit. At some point, you'll be able to handle your spending, pay off your bills, and make saving a regular habit. Self-care. Most of us see living our lives as something we have to do. We get up, eat breakfast, and get ready for work. The truth is that we were never meant to work from 9 to 5 or do the same things over and over again. A lot of people have been stuck in a dead end because of their schedules like these. They forgot to do the things they enjoy and look forward to, and this could be the case with you too. How do you feed your soul? Are you doing the things you enjoy? Do you sometimes make time to do what you love? How good are you at taking care of your mind and body? If none of these answers made you excitedly nod, it means that something is very wrong in your life. Do everything you can to take care of yourself. Do the things you enjoy most, like working out, reading, making art, cooking, baking, taking care of your skin, or going to the spa for a day of relaxation. You will feel better about yourself, which is a big part of self-development if you take care of yourself and stick to a good practice. You should be able to face your feelings and recognize them, if possible. Taking care of yourself is a good way to deal with your emotions and get positive energy. Self-love is also linked to this. Self-love is important for seeing yourself in a better, more positive light, even if it sounds like a cliché. It has an effect on your mental and emotional health, which can make you feel better about life and help you see more of it. Putting your attention on these 5 basic things will help you become a better person. You will start to feel better and have more self-confidence, skills, productivity, and well-being once you start focusing on these self-improvement concepts. All of these areas are linked in some way. Even a small change in one will have a big effect on the others. To make a healthy change, make sure to push yourself and start making changes in all of them. Chapter 2. Why goals are important. Make plans to make your dreams come true. The goals you set will help you get to where you want to go. This exercise can help clear your mind in many ways so that you can see clearly. You should set goals and keep track of your progress as you stick to your plan. Having said that, having goals forces you to take a break and recover. If you want to set good goals, do these things. First, ask yourself some things. Your drive to succeed comes from thinking about yourself, being aware, and being determined. Each set of goals will be different because everyone has a different idea of what success means to them. What you think will happen will be different from what your friends think. If you're not sure what your goals are, you should start questioning yourself to find out what your life's meaning is. Ask yourself things like, what do I want to achieve? In 5 years, where do I see myself? What do I like doing but think I could do better? What does success mean to me? What kinds of successes will keep me going? These will help you figure out your goals and learn more about yourself. Without giving it too much thought, write down the first answer that comes to mind. In this case, there is no right or wrong answer. You will start to see a pattern as you answer these questions one by one. It will be your focused way to reach your goals or change them. Step 2. Put your goals in order of importance. If you want to achieve more than one dream, set priorities for your goals so that you can see them as real. You can find out what you really want by asking yourself why about your life's goal. It could be getting your dream job, graduating with honors, buying your first home, or not having any debt at all. You don't have to have financial things as your goals. You can also aim for happiness or peace of mind. This step will help you if you know what you want but don't know how to get it. Third, write them down. When you write down your goals, you have a clear picture of the steps you need to take to reach them. It will help your goals stick by leaving a mark on your thoughts. Write them down and put them somewhere you can see them, like your desk, the mirror, the front door, the fridge, or anywhere else in your office or home. This will help you remember your main goal and give you the drive and energy you need. Break your big goals down into smaller ones that you can reach. Let's say your ultimate goal is to be able to live on your own. Each person has a different idea of what financial freedom means to them, which is why you need to explain yours. Start by writing down your main goal. Then, break it down into smaller steps. After that, the first thing you should do is apply for your dream job that pays well. This will help you reach your goal faster. If you need to, break your first goal down into even smaller steps and give yourself time to complete each one. Step 4. Use SMART goals to set your goals. When you set new goals for yourself, whether they are personal, academic, or business, your chances of success will depend on a number of things. That's why you should set SMART goals. Clear. Your goals need to be clear. They should include the why, what, where, and how you will reach your targets. Possible to measure. How will you know if you're really reaching your goal? What are the important points or standards to use to figure that out? Are you giving yourself due dates or keeping track of your development? Keep track of a specific number that you can come up with on your own to help you reach your goals. Attainable. Setting goals. You can't reach is pointless. This doesn't mean they should be simple, though. Set goals that are challenging but not impossible to reach. You are losing your time and energy trying to reach a goal that will never be reached if you don't. On the same note, your goals should also be based on reality. It's not useful or easy to picture a fantasy of hopes and dreams that will never come true. In other words, be realistic and set goals that you think you can reach. Time-bound. Finally, give each of your goals a due date. Within a certain amount of time, you should be able to reach your goal. This will make sure that you can reach all of your goals over the next few years within a clear time range. Step 5. Talk about your goals. A lot of people will tell you not to tell anyone about your plans and goals because you don't want to jinx them. Instead, think about the opposite. If you tell at least 4 or 5 people about your goals, you will feel responsible for reaching them. Putting your goals on paper, sharing them with others, and talking about them helps you see the bigger picture that you need to be successful. You will also be more determined to make your dreams come true. The last thing you need to do to reach your goals is to go over them again and again. Keep track of your work and check in on your goals once a week or once a month, based on how much time you've given yourself. Set a date to check in and see how things are going. Making a list of your goals is the first real thing you can do to improve yourself. Not only will it keep you motivated and driven, but it will also make you plan and think creatively about what you want to do with your life. You have to be ready and willing to change, no matter what. You have to promise to put in the work and not stop until you hit your goal, because this will take a lot of determination, hard work, and persistence. The goal-setting method won't work as well unless you don't have this natural drive. Find motivation and inspiration in Chapter 3. Next step on your path to self-improvement is to look for guidance and drive in the people around you. In the end, the constant drive to get better and grow comes from staying inspired and driven. This chapter will talk about a few ways to find a guide and learn from people who are like you. It will also give you a quick review of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Get a mentor. Hiring a life coach will help you reach your goals and improve yourself faster, whether it's changing careers, getting better at social interactions, or figuring out your own worth. Along every step of your trip, a guide will be with you and help you make the most of your progress. Your guide could be a parent, an old friend, your boss, a co-worker, an entrepreneur, or someone in your close group who has a lot of experience. Having a guide will help you stay grounded and build your character, which are both important for self-improvement. This will give the student useful information as well as a feeling of balance and pride. They will learn and grow from their journey with you, which can be good for both of you. The guide doesn't get anything in return, but they do learn how to be a good boss. Meet with your guide on a daily basis, ask them for advice, and write down important ideas and conversations. Maslow's order of needs. Abraham Maslow, a famous psychologist, came up with an order of human needs and drive in the 1940s. It says that people improve themselves because they have psychological, growth, and self-fulfillment wants. Putting your wants into groups gives you a sense of order and can help you figure out what your life's meaning is. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is broken up like this. Basic wants are things your body needs, like food, drink, exercise, rest, and warmth. Needs for safety. Feeling safe and secure is important for living in peace. Psychological needs. Love and belongingness needs, such as bonds, love, and other personal and social connections. Esteem needs. Because standing, achievements, freedom, and power can be used to measure a person's self-esteem. Feeling successful is something everyone wants. People also need to feel good about themselves, reach their full potential, and achieve prestige. This is the last step in self-improvement and motivation. This is where people reach their full potential and start to see the results of their hard work. This is also known as transcendence. Self-actualization is the state of being happy and successful in reaching your goals. Maslow's hierarchy of needs sorts a person's good qualities into levels that can be reached at different points on the scale. Every person should be taught how to live their life to the best. When someone reaches the peak, they will feel happy and satisfied. Keep in mind that this peak is not always the last step. The process of self-actualization is when a person keeps getting better and growing. Also, each person has their own view of self-actualization and way of getting there. Fortunately, it can be done and performed at any time and in a wide range of fields. For example, one person may think of self-actualization as doing well in school, while another person may think of it as doing well in sports. A person will grow as soon as they meet the wants at the bottom of the system. Taking care of your physical, mental, and financial needs will help you reach your goals of self-actualization and self-esteem. We will talk more about this part of self-improvement later because self-actualization is an important part of it. Surround yourself with people who share your values. Spending time with a peer who shares your interests will always help you grow. People need to feel like they fit and are looking for company, love, and respect. People whose rhythms match ours are drawn to us, and many of them stay in our lives forever. So make sure the people you're with are just as eager to learn and grow as you are. To quote Wilfred Peterson, "Walk with the dreamers, the believers, the courageous, the cheerful, the planners, the doers, the successful people with their heads in the clouds and their feet on the ground." If you want to improve yourself, you can inspire those around you, and they will do the same for you. The people you know and hang out with should pull you up, not bring you down. In a way, the people you hang out with show what kind of ideals you have. Do not spend time with people who are negative and do not push you to reach your goals and do better. People often say that if you think you are the smartest person in the room, you might be in the wrong room. People who share your interests and skills are important to hang out with, but they should also have a good attitude. After all, the 5 people closest to you will mostly judge how valuable and worth it you are. Come up with ideas. Another way to keep growing is to look for motivation, especially when you can't think of anything to write. Motivating yourself is a big part of getting inspired, even if it comes and goes as you work on your project. You can still look for ideas from outside sources. In fact, everyone can use ideas to keep their spirits up and feed their minds. Having something to look forward to not only makes you more creative, but it also helps you deal with hard times and uncertainty. Sometimes, getting inspired is the only way to get past the chaos in your life and move on with your plans. You can find motivation in a lot of different places. Some ways to get your energy back are to read, work out, meditate, paint, or take a walk in the park. There are 2 kinds of inspiration, active and silent. To find active inspiration, you need to be inspired to make something with a big purpose. To find passive inspiration, you need to be inspired by other people's skills and talents. When you're feeling down, you might think that you're not good enough at a certain job. In reality, you just don't have enough ideas to get creative. You can try to find the spark that will open all the doors in front of you by interacting with the people around you. Instincts that motivate. Most people get their driving sense from how they feel in their gut. We often can't go deeper and follow our gut when we think about something too much. People who think of themselves as realists usually look at their goals in a sensible way. They think it's silly or even scary to listen to their gut. To find inspiration in your instincts, it's easier to avoid thoughts that are meant to keep you safe, like common sense or I should have. When you think these things, you limit your potential and take your attention away from what you want to do. This means you are blocking your gut from feeling its true purpose. Your natural drive to be motivated is a key part of your life's journey, whether you're going through a midlife crisis or just want to get past a common problem. We should take a different look at it. There is a lot of hype around the thought of going deeper into your soul, but it's not the only way to get inspired and motivated. It has already been said that easy things like going for a walk in the park or meditating can give you ideas. You can improve your motivational sense and stay inspired no matter what by always facing your thoughts and recognizing your feelings. Taking things one step at a time is the best way to get there. If you are driven, you are likely to get excited and have a great idea. If you can't do it perfectly, break it down into smaller steps that you can actually do. This is similar to how we learned to set goals earlier. 4. Take your time to learn. Have a growth mindset. If you want to improve yourself, it's best to take things slowly and at your own pace. Fixing things quickly is the worst thing you can do. Building a strong growth attitude is the only way to make steady, slow changes that will lead to success. Even though everyone has a different personality, learning style, set of skills, or ability, most of us can build a growth mindset to help us grow as people. Fixed mindset versus change mindset. To develop a growth mindset, you must first learn to tell it apart from a stable mentality. A person with a rigid mindset often can't change their ideas because they are stuck in their old ones. They might have trouble being creative or not be able to find ideas. In the worst situations, they might develop mental illnesses like sadness and worry that last for a long time. Not only does having a fixed attitude hurt your mental health, but it also stops you from growing. You probably have a fixed attitude if you can't take helpful feedback, feel frightened by other people's wins, or give up quickly. Having a growth attitude, on the other hand, lets you take on tasks and grow your interest. You want to get ideas, learn, and be able to take feedback without getting angry. Thinking about your past mistakes, making amends for them, and changing your mindset as you try to improve yourself is the best way to stay inspired and avoid making the same ones again. The most important thing is to not focus on the results, but on the trip you're taking. If you look for quality and security, good things will always happen. A growing mindset gives you power in the end, while a fixed mindset limits what you can do. Read lots and lots. One of the best ways to get better is to make reading a part of your daily life. Get as much reading done as you can. Find things that interest you and subjects you want to learn more about. Read everything you can, whenever you can. It could be your favorite author's book, a funny comic book, or the back of your shampoo bottle. If the same meals are making you sick, get a new recipe book and look through the pages. Things around you are full of information, and you don't even know how much you can learn. What you don't know yet. Taking care of your soul means taking care of your interest. Regularly read interesting blogs and sign up to receive your local newspaper. Reading about current events will make you more aware and help you figure out what's really going on in your life. You will also be able to join in social discussions better. It goes without saying that reading makes you smarter and helps you grow. Reading is a great way to grow as a person, according to all spiritual leaders, self-help coaches, and inspiration mentors. Set aside 30 to 60 minutes to read a few pieces or parts of a book. Reading before bed is the best time to do it because it helps you relax and keeps you from looking through social media without a plan. Create a list of books you want to read, or join a book club to keep yourself going. Mindfulness is important. Having a growth attitude will be much easier to achieve when your mind and body are in great shape. Practices like mindfulness, being aware of your present state of mind and staying in the present moment, will help a lot. It not only changes the way you think, but it also makes you happier. Meditation and practicing awareness can help you in your daily life. In fact, people who do mindfulness activities say that they give them a chance to take a short break from their busy, stressed lives. It makes you feel better, clears your thoughts, and helps you reach your goals. Being aware can be done by relaxing for 10 to 15 minutes when you wake up and before bed. Get comfortable, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Then, find a quiet place to be. Play soothing music to help people focus. You can also boost the effect by diffusing essential oils in the room. Guided images, meditation skills, and calming techniques are some other ways. Even though these help you be more aware, you should not think negatively or imagine. They make you tired and make you think about things that aren't important or are bad for you, which can make you feel stressed and anxious. Have faith in yourself. Trusting yourself is an important part of changing your attitude, even though it's not always easy. Don't be too hard on yourself, though. Taking yourself too seriously will make you mess up, even if you only make one mistake. Instead of being hard on yourself, try to learn from it. Any trip that doesn't help you learn from your mistakes won't really help you grow. Allow others to criticize you and accept when you fail. Always be open to helpful criticism from your guide and other people around you to help you see your flaws in a new light. Being able to trust yourself will also help you find your true self, which is what you need in the end. At the same time, knowing more about your skills and flaws will help you create a growing attitude. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. These things need to be looked into and accepted if you want to improve your skills and fix your flaws. Think about the process. As was already said, it's more important to focus on the process than the results. Do your best in the process to get good results that will make you feel good. Don't give up if it takes a while. Don't think that the fruit you plant today will be good to eat. Pay attention and believe in yourself. When you fully commit to this process, the end result will be better than you could have imagined. All of these things take time. Getting your own money, learning a new language, or picking up a new instrument. Do not give up. Keep training and don't give up. At the same time, don't be afraid to ask for help. It doesn't mean you're weak at all. Getting help from someone else can help you take a step back and rethink how you will reach your goals. But don't count on other people for everything. You are not alone if you feel like you are not yet there. You just need to make sure you give it enough time, work, and patience to happen. The 5th chapter is about mental, physical, and emotional health. Now that we've talked a lot about how important it is to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health, it's time to learn more about how they can help you improve yourself. Health, both physical and social. Of course, if you aren't feeling and thinking well, you won't be able to concentrate on your tasks and goals, which will make you less successful faster. Taking care of your body is important, not only to avoid health problems and the costs that come with them, but also to reach your full performance and growth potential. Your mind and body are naturally linked and depend on each other in ways that are hard for us to understand. You can improve your physical health by eating well and working out daily, but your mental health also affects your physical health, and vice versa. Take these helpful tips into account to improve your physical and mental health and move closer to your goal of self-improvement. Make physical exercise a part of your daily life. The workout could be a 30-minute walk, swim, dance, or lift weights. Every day, drink at least 2 liters or 8 cups of water. Among other important things, water helps your face look better, keeps your body temperature steady, and makes it easier to lose weight. It keeps you from getting dehydrated, which can keep you from getting major health problems. Think about diet. Eating a range of healthy foods is important for your health. A healthy, well-balanced diet will keep you from getting sick, give you lots of energy, and make you feel better. You need the right amount of fiber, protein, good fats, carbs, and minerals, and vitamins. Do some study and talk to your doctor or a chef to get a personalized, healthy diet. Don't drink too much booze, smoke, or coffee. Smoking and drinking are bad habits that can hurt your health and do damage that can't be fixed over time. Cut these off at the right time and as little as possible. Sleep enough. Every night, you need to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours to fully recover for the next day. Not getting enough good sleep will make you tired, which will make it harder for you to focus, work, and be productive. Not getting enough sleep also makes you more stressed, which is bad for your mental health. Have a good time off. After 5 or 6 days, take a day or two off to rest and recharge. In your spare time, you need to do this to avoid reality and get in touch with your true self. A break can also help you figure out what you really need. What do you need? Is it taking a short nap or going for a run after work? Is it writing down your ideas in a diary? Taking time off will help your body and mind reset what they need to do to help you on your path to self-discovery and growth. When it comes to their health or weight, a lot of people feel anxious. For them, getting in better shape is the first and most important step towards self-improvement. You will feel better about yourself and have more confidence if you work out. This will help you in every part of your life. For instance, gaining confidence will help you communicate and get along with others better, encourage you to talk to more people in public, and push you to follow your dreams. One powerful way to motivate yourself is to think, if I can lose weight and get in better shape, I can do anything in life. It's only a small step toward becoming a better person, but you will be glad you tried and succeeded. Being self-aware. You can practice both mindfulness and self-awareness at the same time. The first one helps you face your real feelings and stays you in the present time. Have you spelled out your goal? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do or have before you die? What makes you want to burn? These kinds of questions will help you figure out who you are and where you want to go. Once you know what your goals are, put them together on a vision board by finding pictures that are related to them. These can be photos, paper pictures, or words that make you feel good. Make sure your vision board is in a good spot in your bedroom or living room so you can see it all the time. This will help you become more self-aware by keeping you focused on your goals and wishes. Being self-aware and becoming fully yourself go hand in hand to keep your mental energy up and are essential for growth. To fully understand the idea of self-actualization that we've already talked about, more information is needed. It is an ongoing process, as was already said, that helps people grow and feel the most joy. Being able to accept others regardless of their culture, religion, race, gender, or views is something that all mature people do. A self-actualized person doesn't judge other people. They don't follow the crowd, and their strong beliefs and views have kept them from being easily swayed. People who are self-actualized don't care what other people think and stand up for what they believe in. They may seem haughty and rude when they agree to disagree, but that's just how they are. They don't want to follow the crowd and aren't motivated by money. Someone who is self-actualized will make you feel at ease and welcome as soon as you meet them. These people make sure that everyone else feels comfortable because they are happy with how they look. If you are a humanitarian who cares about others and goes out of your way to help them, you may be on the right track to becoming fully self-actualized. You can connect with and understand other people, which is a great skill for improving yourself. A self-actualized person should have a broad view of the world and all of its different kinds. They don't judge other cultures or ways of life and accept them all. They hate people who don't want to think outside the box and are known for thinking in a fair, objective, and practical way. Person who solves problems. These people don't complain about their problems. Instead, they try their best to find answers. They like difficulties and are ready to get past anything that stands in their way. They like funny things, even if they aren't mean, but jokes that make fun of other people. People who are self-actualized know their place, know what their words will mean, and don't like to cross certain lines. Their thoughts are their own, and they don't like to count on other people. They work for their own food, learn on their own, and believe what they believe based on what they have seen and done. Really creative, they are very imaginative and like to think outside the box. They will always come up with great ideas, no matter what the job or activity is, even when things don't go as planned. Self-actualized people are very curious and look for ways to learn everything they can. To keep their minds sharp and spark their interest, you can often find them reading books, reading blogs, watching programs, and going to events. You are more likely to live your life to the fullest and make your dreams come true if you have most of these traits. If not, making a promise to improve yourself will help you get there. Self-actualization will help you be kinder, more accepting, more artistic, more independent, more sensitive, and more at ease. Emotional health. Your feelings can get in the way of your efforts to improve yourself, so it's very important to learn how to handle them. Take a look at these easy but effective ways to improve your mental health and take charge of your feelings. Learn to be thankful. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. If you constantly compare yourself to others, this will change the way you think and bring good things into your life. Build ties. It can make a big difference to talk to the people you love. Talking to a professional, a guide, your partner, or a therapist can help you if you can't handle your feelings. Sharing your good experiences and successes is also an important part of the satisfaction process. They will make you want to do them again, which is what you need to stay focused on your goals. A journal. This is a good way to deal with your feelings and fears. You might not want to face truth or your feelings because you think it will make you look bad. You can write down all of your feelings in a book without worrying about what other people will think. You will feel like you are talking to an active, non-judgmental listener, yourself, as you go through each entry. Emotional health is what will keep you in touch with your feelings and happy with your life in the end. But don't think that being emotionally stable means you are happy. Getting in touch with your feelings helps you control your life's flow and set good limits. Chapter 6. Building Character and Personality. Your character and attitude are important parts of your personal growth, along with your skills, physical health, and life purpose. In the end, your values are what make you influential and leave a lasting impact. Resilience. How strong you are in the face of hardship depends on how well you are emotionally. A lot of people can't handle the bad things that happen and losses. Resilience is the quality of being able to handle hardship. It's not easy to be resilient, but the good news is that you can work on it and get better over time. You'll be more aware of yourself and your surroundings and be able to handle your feelings better if you have resolve. People who are strong don't dwell on bad or unexpected events. Instead, they come up with unique answers and use their problems as chances to learn. People who are resilient know themselves well and know that life has many ups and downs. One day, you're enjoying the results of your hard work, and the next, you have to deal with something you didn't expect. One amazing thing about strong people is that they can find so many ways to get things done. They will figure out how to solve problems by using the things they have learned and the strong relationships they have made with other people. Add these things to your life to make yourself more resilient if you have trouble dealing with stress or adapting to change. Join help groups in your area. As was already said, tough people are very clever and always have a lot of support from their group. To build a strong spirit, you need to make ties and build relationships. You can meet people with similar interests and build meaningful relationships in places like clubs and online sites or groups. Think in a realistic way. Being realistic is sometimes the only way to get through tough situations. Instead of thinking about what went wrong, make a plan for how to fix the issue at hand. Being proactive will help you handle things better. Say, if you lose your job, don't waste time being angry or trying to get your boss to hire you back. Instead, improve your market value by learning from your mistakes and getting new skills. After making changes to your resume, you can apply for new jobs and get interviews. Move around. It's normal to need a break to avoid feeling too stressed, but don't let small problems become long-term problems. Get back up and keep going until you reach your goals. It's better to move slowly than not at all, so don't worry about speed. Kindness and generosity. Most of the time, how kind and giving you are is a good way to judge your character. Think about giving and don't expect anything in return. It is the best way to feel like you have a mission and are deserving. Being helpful doesn't always mean going out of your way to give more than you have, and it doesn't always mean giving things. It can be something odd, like buying a poor person food or helping out at a local charity event. You are doing the right thing by paying it forward, and it will come back to you in amazing ways. Although being kind is important, you shouldn't do it just to get something in return. Doing good things only counts if you do them without expecting anything in return. In this way, you can connect with other people and make the world a better place. Another important but underrated trait is humility, or being humble and grounded. Being humble means accepting your strengths and weaknesses and being aware of them. This can be seen as old-fashioned or out of style. Being humble means that you know you might not always be right, and that you should ask others what they think about things you don't fully understand. This kind of acceptance is hard to come by, which is why becoming humble can be hard. People often think that being humble means having low self-esteem, which is a very bad idea. Putting yourself on the same level as other people is part of being humble. To put it another way, humility is realizing that you are flawed and can make changes for the better in many areas of your life. The point isn't to make fun of your achievements and sense of self-worth. That is why self-improvement starts when you realize you are not perfect and when you start to think less of yourself. People with less power are more likely to be humble, while people with more power are more likely to be haughty, because they know that people value them highly, because so many people constantly ask them for help. It can be hard to become more humble. Some very important people in history have been very humble, like Mahatma Gandhi and former US President Ronald Reagan. Barack Obama, the president. By following these simple rules, you can become more humble and grounded. Listen before you speak. People will remember what you say, and you know that words can hurt. Mindless talking can lead to mistakes and fights, and it can also hurt relationships that are important to you. When replying to someone or sharing your point of view, think of what you would like to say before speaking and truly reflect on it to see if it fits your situation. Don't talk over someone else. Wait for them to finish talking before you answer. Ask people what they think. Everyone can teach you something. Sometimes, looking for and being introduced to new points of view breaks down barriers and opens up new ways of learning. As you praise someone, be honest. This will show that you value and respect their traits and aren't always gushing about your own. Always look for the good in people and give them compliments in a sincere way. It may only sound like personal evidence or a waste of time, but smiling can do a lot to improve your character and relationships with other people. This makes you seem happier and more beautiful, and the person in front of you is likely to feel the same way. Smiling and being happy is important for everyone, from your loved one to the Uber driver. Thank the people who help you through hard times and to whom you are thankful. It's more important to keep in touch with people you care about and who can teach you something. Master your craft. Getting better at something will always make you feel better about yourself and give you more options. In fact, learning new things, getting better at what you do, and improving your job will help you meet people who share your interests and grow. Other than that, people will value you more at work as well. Change up your hobbies and learn something new every once in a while to keep things from getting boring. You can also learn two things at once. For example, if you want to learn a new language today while you're cooking, you could do both at the same time. You will enjoy learning and getting good at both at the same time because they are different and require different skills. You shouldn't feel like you have to learn a new skill. Only do it if you want to and can see how it could help you. You will finally give up if you don't, which will waste a lot of time and effort. You shouldn't have to give up your work or other responsibilities to learn a new skill. Managing your time well is the key to a good practice that lasts. Do your own projects on the weekends if you can't find the time to do them during the week. You could fix your broken window or build those new shelves you were going to buy for your bedroom. Do something hard and finish it. To get help, you can use the internet, watch videos, or call a friend or your instructor. You shouldn't be scared. You'd be surprised at how many secret skills and traits you have. At the same time, and as we already said, improving the skills you already have will help you stand out from others in the same field. Being good at what you do will help you build your personality and make your image stronger.